Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jake from TNJ, and we're back for more SJSU Dynasty here on the channel. So hit that like button and look at this. We are ranked number 2 in the nation, and look who's ahead of us, Notre Dame. And remember, we did move Notre Dame into the ACC, so they do have a tough ACC schedule. You see they have Navy, Miami, Pitt, and Virginia Tech. That's a tough schedule coming down the stretch. And just looking at Georgia, who did lose, and they were ranked the number 2 team in the nation. They lost 24-34 to Florida, and now that propels us into the driver's seat ahead of Cal, who was actually undefeated as well in the Mountain West Conference. So looking at our remaining schedule, Baylor, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma State. No really tough teams coming down the stretch. So we should take care of business as we come down in these last 4 games. And we are going up against a pretty good offense, though, this game. So we do have to be a little bit wary about this. They are missing their star running back. So we will see David Brown, their backup, who is actually not too bad himself. And then we face Wendell Hall, the All-American receiver. He had 14 touchdowns last season, having a pretty good season this year. Then they have a trio of receivers here, Kyle Lane and then Al Colbert, who has 99 speed. This is going to be a tough game for our defense. So here we go. We are starting out this game on D, and here is the man Powell at quarterback, giving it off to Brown, and Brown's going to break it to the left side. He's going to break a tackle, get a couple of blocks, and wow, look at the outside receiver on that one, Lane, just pancaking Hemphill twice on one play. So now to 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw across the middle. They've got Colbert. That's a gain of 6 yards. So now with 3rd and 5, 45-yard line. Here's Powell, throw across the middle. He's got Robinson, and he's getting across the 50-yard line for the first down. You know, one thing I really do miss, we kind of had it within the first couple of games, but that pass rush, I really miss having Andre Armstead and Terrence Miller. We were definitely spoiled by those two, but I got to say, this is probably the best secondary that we've ever had. But speaking of pass rush, we do have a couple of run stoppers on the defensive line now, starting with Michael Bailey. He gets a tackle in the backfield. So 3rd and 14, here's a quick throw to the left side, and Colbert is open. He breaks a tackle, and he gets in for the 40-yard touchdown reception. Take another look. He just gets past Hemphill, breaks a tackle. Hemphill dives and misses, and they walk in. That's a 40-yard touchdown. So now we come back out on the next drive. Here's Denzel Knox starting the next drive out with a carry. That's a good 7 yards. So 2nd and 3. Here's a throw out to the right side. There's Tyree Jordan, the redshirt freshman. He gets upfield for a gain of 11 on that one, close to the 50. So now at the 50-yard line from the pistol formation. Here's a handoff to the left side, and Knox is losing 2 as he brings it to a 3rd and 12. Talevsky from the shotgun. He throws to the right side, but off of the mark on that one. And Sammy Baldwin was the intended target, and we have to punt the ball away. So here is Baylor back out on their second drive. Here's a handoff to Brown from the pistol formation. He gets to the outside, a gain of 6 on that one, and that gets it to the 25-yard line. So now a 3rd and 4. Powell, throw across the middle. That's Hall, and his leading receiver on the year. He's got 7 yards across the middle. So now a 2nd and 8. Here is another pistol formation. Handoff to the left side, and Brown's going to break a tackle and move his way up for a gain of 5, but he's shaken up on this one as they are already down 2 running backs, and that's going to bring in their 3rd string running back here as they throw the ball here on a 3rd down, and there's Gaston on the throw, and that's a gain of 6 and another 1st down. So here's Powell from the shotgun. He's going to have all day to throw, but the pocket is going to collapse on him, and he's going down. That's a loss of 7. It's Michael Bailey. He's got 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a sack all ready to start this game. So now 3rd and 20. The same thing happens. He throws to the left side, and that was nice pressure off of the edge from Michael Bailey. So we do force the punt here on a 2nd and 10. Here's a deep throw down the field, and we've got John Douglas, our 3rd string tight end. Remember, he had that big clutch catch earlier in the season. He gets open on that one for a 1st down. I'm not sure it was exactly thrown to him, but it ends up in his hands. So now past the 50 from the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set. Here is Sammy Baldwin getting involved, and he's moving the chains on that one. Only a gain of 4. as he's been quiet after that hot start to start the season. So here's Daniel Dunn, our backup running back in the game. He gets a gain of 8, the true freshman, and he moves the ball past about the 25. So now on a 3rd and 2, here's a throw across the middle. Raheem Akusi goes up with one hand, comes up with it. Only a gain of 3, but that, gets it done in traffic. So here is Denzel Knox getting a carry up the middle. He's getting a nice gain of 22, and that's setting us up inside the 5. The nice little stutter step, and he finds the hole. So now on a 1st and goal, here's Knox running over defender, trucking over another one. 3-yard touchdown run up the middle, and that's a nice run by Denzel Knox. And we tie this game up at 7 apiece. So here is the 3rd string running back in the game. Here is Rodney Day. He's getting 10 yards. Now we're into the 2nd quarter, past the 50-yard line. Another handoff to Day. This time he's not going anywhere. Tackle behind the line, and that's a loss of 1. So now a 3rd and 8. Here is Powell from the shotgun. He hasn't been able to throw the ball on this drive, and it's thrown across the middle, and it's nice. I think that's nice D. I don't think that was really dropped. I think that's just nice D. Michael Cummings. Actually, I got to credit that to actually Bailey off the edge, forcing some good pressure. But on the next drive, here's big boy Donovan Taylor starting out the next drive on offense. He gets a gain of 17. Speaking of another Taylor, here is Jay Taylor in the backfield. He gets a gain of 9. That's no relation to big Donovan Taylor. So now a 2nd and 1. Throw it to the right side, and Talevsky misses a wide open Tyree Jordan on that one. And now we get it to a 3rd and 1. We're going to give it to our ox here, Denzel Knox. He gets a nice gain of 5 and a 1st down as we close in on 2 minutes left here in the 1st half. Play action fake to the right side. Here's Talevsky. He's going to buy some time. Throw it across the middle. He's got Sammy Baldwin. Puts a move on a defender. Gets upfield. That's a gain of 26 for Baldwin. So now we're inside the 25-yard line. Here's Denzel Knox cutting back upfield. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and carries a man on his back for a nice 15-yarder. He's fired up after that run. That's a nice, big, tough run on that one. Speaking of a nice, tough run, oh my goodness, just flattens the linebacker in the hole on that one, bringing it to a 3rd and goal inside the 5. Here's a run from the pistol. He breaks it outside for the 1-yard touchdown run, and that gives us the 7-point lead as we move this one into halftime, 14-7. Let's see what the 2nd half brings us. So now here we come out to start the 2nd half. Here is Talevsky in the pistol formation. Jay Taylor behind him. He gets the carry. He makes a move upfield, and he starts it out with a gain of just 4. So now Talevsky from the shotgun, 3rd and 6. He's going to roll out to the right. Throw back to the left, across the middle. Raheem Akusi somehow gets the ball across the 1st down marker, and he moves the chains. So now at the 50-yard line, here is Knox with the carry up the middle. That's only going to be about a gain of 2, maybe 3 on that. And now we bring it to a 3rd and 5. Quick throw across the middle. There's Tyree Jordan, the redshirt freshman, 15 yards. He's athletic. That's why I like to line him up at receiver in those 4 wide receiver sets. He can create some mismatch problems. Speaking of a problem, here's another handoff up the middle. Denzel Knox, a gain of 12. So 1st and 10, throw across the middle. There's a wide open Sammy Baldwin. They send the blitz, and we throw it right at the blitz. That's what they teach you to do as a quarterback. Throw right at where they're blitzing you. So now Denzel Knox inside the 1-yard line. That's easy money for Denzel Knox. And that's a touchdown, 21-7. So now here is Brown on the next drive. He's back in the game to start the 2nd half. He gets only a gain of 2 on that one, bringing it to a 3rd and 8. Another screen pass out to him, and that's Hayoli Managa on the stop. Only another gain of 2, and we force the punt here. So Baylor has not been able to get anything going on offense to start the 2nd half. Can we make it a 3-score game? Here is Knox on the swing pass. He runs over a defender. Look at that power. I mean, it's just tough to take him down. So now 3rd and 6, 4 our receivers out there. We're going to throw it to the outside. This time it's Champagne Green on the field. He's more of a special teamer, but he's getting in the offense on that one. That's a gain of 13. So Denzel Knox, handoff to the outside. He's going to spin his way up for 7 yards as we bring it inside the 30-yard line. So now 3rd and 5. Here's Zalewski. Nice blocking from the outside. And they're going to throw it deep, and it's going to be tipped. And maybe a little bit of a timing throw on that one. That was a little bit too late. And we had to settle for the field goal on that drive. So 24-7. Here is Steve Brown getting the handoff to the left side. That's actually David Brown. And he picks up 8 yards on that one to the outside. So now 3rd and 2 at about the 33-yard line. Here's a throw across the middle to the left. He's got Colbert, who has been quiet in this game. I thought they would use his speed a little bit more. He does have a touchdown reception, but only 4 receptions for 55 yards in this one. Here's a throw out to the right side. That's Hayes, and he's going to drop it from Richard Powell, and he has not been able to throw the ball at all here in the second half. So a 3rd and 9, a screen pass. Day is going to get tackled, and that's Zamir Hines fighting off a blocker on that one and coming up with the stop behind the backfield. So now back on the next drive after the punt. Here's a throw across the middle, and that's actually a little bit off. A little bit of the timing was off on that one. That was a wide open throw. Nonetheless, it brings us to a 3rd and 7. Here's Zalewski. He's going to throw over the middle. That's a wide open man. Sammy Baldwin downfield. He makes a move and gets upfield for 32 yards on that one. As Zalewski hasn't made many mistakes throwing the ball, I've actually been happy with his production. So 2nd and 8. Past the 50. Here's a throw to the left side on the screen pass, and Jordan Armstead has nowhere to go on that one. That's a loss of 4. So 3rd and 12. Here's Zalewski from the shotgun, throwing across the middle. He's got Tyree Jordan, touchdown, 35 yards. As they forget all about the tight end, worried too much about Sammy Baldwin, and they allow a touchdown throw on that one to Tyree Jordan, and we take the 31-7 lead here in the 4th quarter. So here is Powell. Can he do anything in the second half? Here's a throw to the sideline. It's dropped by Andrew Jordan. That could have been an interception on that one, bringing it to a 2nd and 10. Here's a screen pass out to Brown. He's going to break a tackle out from Haley Managa and break another tackle from Hemphill, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of 9. So 3rd and 1. Here's another carry, and there's Michael Bailey. Another tackle in the backfield. 8 tackles for him in this one. 4 tackles for loss and a sack. He's been balling out. So now they bring it to a 4th and 3. Powell throws across the middle. He faces some pressure. He stands in the pocket and delivers a nice throw to Wendell Hall, but who's been held in check in this game. So now here, close to the 45. Here's a throw out to the left side, and it's picked off, and that's Andrew Jordan for the interception. And there's no touching him. I mean, he is just lights out on the right side of the field, and that time he comes up with the easy interception. I'm not sure what Powell saw on that throw. So we're in the driver's seat. We got to just run this clock out and just get a little bit of insurance, I guess. Here is a screen pass out to Daniel Dunn. He gets upfield for about a gain of 20, for about a gain of 7 at the 26, as that brings it to a 2nd and 3 counter play. Here is Knox. He's going to fight his way forward, and that's a gain of 5 and a 1st down. So now facing a 3rd and 5 here at about the 20-yard line. Here's Zalewski taking it himself. Doesn't scramble too much, but he does have some wheels on him, as that's a nice 1st down. On a 2nd and goal, here's a handoff to Denzel Knox, and he fights his way in for the 10-yard touchdown run. Just take another look at Denzel Knox. Just straight destroys the defender on his way to the end zone for the touchdown, and that is going to be the game. We go on to score 38 in this one, and we get the easy victory as Denzel Knox gets 4 touchdowns. Zalewski was pretty efficient in this game. I have actually been thinking about switching over to Ray Reid. I don't know, but I'm going to stick with Zalewski for now unless he really has a bad game. But I can't lie. I mean, we're undefeated on the season, so why even change anything? And I like the way we're playing right now. That's a pretty good victory, 38-7. And you're probably going to see next episode, one thing I do notice is that the computer gameplay does drop off in about the late 2nd quarter. I'd say it kind of drops off. And I found out that, using fatigue really does matter. If we do turn that off, it gives the computer more of an advantage. It allows them to kind of even call better plays and just use their athletes even more. I think they just get gassed a little bit too much and they start running a ton of screens. I don't think I see many screens in the first half. mostly see him in the second half. So I'm actually going to try that next game, fatigue off, and see how much competition I get compared to fatigue on. Hopefully it does make it a little bit more difficult. But we get the victory in this one. Our first game as the number 2 team in the nation in this dynasty. And this is a good win. 394 yards of offense. And we held them in check in the second half. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. We're coming back with more SJSU Dynasty next. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.